confessional, as you can see, as always. If I'm not out in nature, I'm in here. I want to kind of, I'm going to switch the videos up. I don't want to be too, I don't want to be in a confessional all the time, but this is like a safe haven for me, so when I'm in here, I gotta speak my truth. So, if it sounds a little distorted, you know what I'm saying, excuse the noise in the background, but hopefully you can hear me fine. This video, what I want to talk about, what I want to come and speak on is, always remembering who you are. You do know who you are, right? I mean, we all are somebody. We do have history. Not his story. But we have our legacy that follows behind us of who we were lives before. Stories that were told before your recent incarnation here. So, the question is, who are you? Who am I? And who do you pertain to be? Thing is that it's a lot of monkey see, monkey do shit going on. That's a lot of that shit, bro. A lot of niggas don't know who they are right now, man. They don't know who they are. Who they prescribe to be. And how important they are. But this is just a little reminder to always stick the mirror in your face each and every day to remind yourself who you are. Hell, I'm a reflection right now as I speak, lined up to you as well. To not lose any sort of focus upon yourself, upon you. The thing that is even worse with being awake and when looking out in the external world, when looking at the unconscious realm, is that you see human beings acting and prancing around as figures who so-called seem to be more important, the quote-unquote famous celebrities that you see. It's a dousing effect to see another human being speak so highly of another human being in such a way where they speak less upon themselves. Not knowing that energy is always being passed over from out of themselves to the next. And it's not fair. It's not fair to see how with individuals who are placed on pedestals weaken others that are not. The quote-unquote fuck-ass influencers, fuck each and every influencer you know. If they ain't, you know what I'm saying, if they ain't doing what they need to be doing here to wake motherfuckers up, fuck them. I don't care how you feel about it. Fuck them. Because they don't give a damn about you, let me tell you that. Because they selfishly know who they are, but they don't want you to know who you are. This is why they want you to follow. Why they continue to lead you into the slaughterhouse, like they say, or they continue to lead you into damnation. They continue to lead you off the edge of a cliff and into your demise. They can give a damn about what you go through on a day-to-day. As long as you giving away that energy into that collection plate. As long as you giving up, as long as you stepping away from what's important that you should be focusing on in your life over to them, to immensify and broaden their life even stronger, that have them on that had them extraordinarily at higher heights in their life. That's all it rules down to. You gotta set and build your boat for you to sail. You can't be the limo driver to somebody else's limo. I mean, shit. Trust me, it's not an easy thing, knowing that myself being down the rabbit hole, seeing that I have to, anytime I turn on the box, anytime I tell on the fake ass box, I see human beings, you know what I'm saying, go about dumbing down people, using them, getting them to admire them, love them, worship them. I say worship them. All of what they're doing outside of themselves and not from within. The unconscious realm, bro, it's friends to no one. It meets you no type of way. It don't meet you part of the way, half of the way. Who are you? Keep that in the back of your head. Who are you? Because you are somebody. You are somebody. You're somebody is more powerful than you know. More motherfucking powerful than you know. It's time to start giving yourself more credit than you ever will, than you ever have. These fake ass influencers, celebrities, so-called idols, whatever you want to fucking label them, their time is up. This is why everything is being brought to the light the way it is. I'm not the only one that's speaking about these phony ass motherfuckers. And I'm not the only one that has spoke about them. Because man, if the veil was lifted for a lot of people to see what the fuck has been really been going on, how they've been hoodwinked by other human beings, being favored by Lucifer to work for him, to keep motherfuckers asleep. You know how many ass whoopings would have been handed out right now? You know how many motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? How many motherfuckers would have been having to answer up for what they've been doing for as long as they have? And this shit been going on for a long, long time, bro. Long, long time. Human beings have been being used as pawns to distract other human beings here. All in the means to just have fun in this fake ass fabricated matrix that they ass is stuck to. Because they sold their soul. They sold their way out this motherfucker. Oh no, I shouldn't. My bad. Not sold their way out, but sold their way in. Let me rephrase that. Sold their way in, not out, because they ain't getting out. They in this bitch for life. Remind yourself. Who are you? You need to know that more than ever right now. It's no time to be trying to look to somebody else to be them. And this even goes for people that you probably look to that you can relate to. Always know that it's okay for you to be able to, it's nothing wrong with being able to relate to somebody, because we all, you know, we have that interconnection. That soul's here. Being that we done all been through the same struggles, especially as melanated beings, we're a village, we're a tribe. We're people of the same descent. We're going to be able to reflect with we're going to be able to reflect from one another more than anything. We done all been through the same trials and tribulations within this fabricated matrix. We carry tides from past events. Hell, I probably know you as somebody that know me in a past life. Before we was this, before this body. You might have been somebody truly important to me. I might have been somebody truly important to you. Those records never deleted. They move over into each life you incarnate back in here. You incarnate back here into. There's nothing wrong with relating to somebody else of the same, you know, that's of the same descent as you. That's your brother, that's your sister in the first place. We should all be able to relate as melanated beings. All. I don't even have to know your name. And we're not talking about your government name, because that's your phony, fake ass name. But I don't have to know you upon first glance. I just see what I see. from a soulful standpoint. The interaction isn't first off glance hostile. See, that's the problem. We're so barbaric because we're asleep and we don't see each other in this fabricated matrix as family. We see each other as enemies. It's opposition. We're tearing each other down. We're lessening our own numbers. In our own tribe, we're fighting. We're not making it. We're not. We're lessening our numbers, and then outside forces are also doing the same thing. We're helping to increase the numbers on more melanated beings lost here. And that's a dowseling effect. And there's so many people, there's so many melanated beings that sees this and that is sick of it. That's tired of seeing their own people just be taken out. All because they can't truly see who they're lining up against as their so-called enemy. They can't see that. You looking at the biggest reflection of yourself. So no, it's nothing wrong with you being able to relate to somebody. That's a great thing, actually. But it can't be, but you have to be somebody that relates from a distance. Relate from a distance, being not I'm not saying relate from a distance like, no, like get away from this person. No, not like that. I don't mean it like that. I mean relate as in relate to what you have to relate to as far as this person, if it's from a standpoint of what you done been through, what you done gone through, but not losing yourself in the process. Stay in your shoes. Allow that person to stay in their shoes. And y'all compare the relation. That's simple. I feel like a lot of people step out of their shoes and want to fill the shoes of somebody else. That's the problem. Filling out someone else's shoes, and you just then said, I'm done with my shoes. And what made their shoes so more important than yours? Why give up your spot to go stand in line for somebody else's spot? I don't know. It just kind of seems clueless, don't it? Especially when you look at it, hey, thanks for holding my spot. Then you go back to your spot and ain't even there no more. So now you got to do what? Go all the way back to the end of the line. Because you didn't care about your spot. Because you didn't know who you was. Who are you? Remind yourself that each and every day. You are somebody. You are meant to be somebody. You will be who you are meant to be. Stay focused. Remain diligent. And don't allow anybody to distract you. No matter how many motherfuckers you look at on all of these platforms that got this, that got that, at the end of the day, it don't matter. It don't fucking matter. Because outside of all that shit, they are the same as you. They just got a sweet, sour ass deal that really ain't doing nothing for them at the end of the day. They're not free. So at the end of the day, do they really know who they are? No. But you have to remind yourself each and every day that you know who you are. By always saying, who am I? That's it.